Hello, welcome back to the Clippercast. We got episode 2. Today, I'm your host Benjamin Romero,
Co-host Briar Watson.
and today we have Miss Carter. Please give it up for her. All right. If you want to give a proper introduction, where you teach, and what you do here.
Okay. Hi, I teach biology and intervention, and I help out the ESL kids.
That's good. That's
That's
good
good.
enough. It's okay. She's a little nervous right now, but I guess if you want to get right into it.
How many years have you been teaching here
I
at
have-
Martin?
At Martin, this is my second year, but teaching altogether, 13.
13. Where else have you taught?
I have taught at Godwin Heights High School. That's where
Okay.
I started, and then
Wait,
I've
my
taught-
cousin went there.
Oh, really?
I don't know what they went by, but Glinis and
What year?
the oldest one graduated in 22, maybe 21.
Yeah, no, I was there in 2011,
Oh yeah, never mind,
2012.
never mind. They're probably like elementary.
Yeah,
I don't
no. Yeah, and then I taught in Kentucky and Tennessee.
Golly,
Ooh, fun.
Well,
Kind of.
was it? Did you like it out there?
Yes,
That's good.
I miss the weather. I don't like the snow.
Snow is better than down there or up there.
It's
Where
down- it's
whatever
down.
it is on the map.
Hey, that's
I'm not
down.
the smartest cookie.
It's just there's not as much snow as Michigan. It just gets colder, but it doesn't last as long. See, Michigan like winter is like longer, and
Okay.
then winters down there are colder, but for like a week long. It's not as
Okay.
long.
And in here, there's a lot of days without sun.
Oh,
Yes.
That's what I dislike the most.
Well, about your teaching career, what's one thing different than Kentucky and Tennessee than here in Michigan? Like, is there like, do you think students are different? Do you think everyone acts different? Anything?
Well, the schools that I worked were very different. So, like, this is a small school, small community. The last school that I came from, I was a school of 2,100
God,
high school students. My
Golly.
graduating class was about 400. So, it was just, it was just really different because, the school was so much larger.
yeah, we only have 40 in our class.
Yes. That's 10 times that.
That's crazy big.
Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Were you expecting something like big, or did you already know we were small? Like we were a small school.
I had never worked in a school this small before, at least a public school. So I didn't realize, how tight the community is, and I really love that, especially like football games. And I'm really looking forward to the football game this Friday because last year we had such a blast.
Talking about the football game, Briar.
If you haven't heard about it, we kind of talked about it in the podcast we posted earlier this week. We are having a football game this Friday in memorial of JJ. Blue jerseys, superhero jerseys. Pull out in your best superhero costume.
Tailgate starts at 4. Game at 7.
Yep, game at 7.
Student section's theme is superhero.
So dress up in a superhero costume, superhero shirt. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be packed. Just come out.
And
Have a good
support the
time.
team. What was how do I say this? What is why do you teach? Like why do you like doing it? Like why you been doing it for the amount of time you've been doing it?
I absolutely love my job. I love science.
Oh,
And
science is okay. I'm sorry to interrupt, but science is one of my least favorite topics
Yeah.
ever.
No, science, there's just science. I think science is super relevant, especially like for, your generation coming up. I absolutely love science. I love interacting with kids, they become my kids. I just love being in school. I love being in school, as crazy as it sounds, towards the end of the summer, I'm just ready to come back. I absolutely love being here.
Yeah.
Did you always want to be a teacher?
I did not actually. I went to school to be a vet, and my plans changed a little bit. So my undergraduate degree is in animal science, and then later on in life, I decided to go back to school and get a master's degree in teaching, and but it's still science related, but in the classroom.
Yeah. So, it's talking about vet tech, since you do want to do that or whatever. Do you have any pets, and why don't you teach vet like how do I say it? Animal science or whatever, if you got your degrees in it.
Well, I do have 6 pets. I have 4 dogs and 2 cats, and it's just when I went into teaching, I got placed with a teacher that taught biology, and I fell in love with biology, and I just stayed with that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You never know what can you find like a different point in your life, and you just fall in love with it. It's like for me, I loved math growing up, and then the lunchroom came by, and I just fell in love with the lunchroom. So that's my favorite. That's my favorite topic so far in school. I look forward to lunch every day.
My favorite was recess, but we don't have recess in the States, which is crazy. I feel like we should bring recess back
For us,
for everybody. Yes, we
We-
should have recess in school.
well,
Well, elementary has it.
elementary
so.
has it. Well,
Well, high schools need it too. I need recess.
I think so. I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
But
Or nap
we were-
time. I think
Nap
nap time is like a
La
need
siesta.
in high
Oh
school.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah. Just heard you spoke some Spanish. What's your ethnicity? We're
Colombiana. Soy colombiana. I'm Colombian.
shout out to my Colombian listeners if there's any out there. And then
One.
yeah, there's gonna be one. So I mean, did you grow up there?
Yes. So I grew up in Colombia. I moved here at 16 after graduating high school. I've been in the States 25 years.
Jeez.
Don't
okay.
do the math.
I'm not.
Don't do the math.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. That's good.
What do you kind of see teaching as like? I don't know really how to put this. Do you kind of see teaching as helping the younger generation get prepare for the world a little bit? Because I know some teachers, they'll be like, "Oh, I want to help kids," and teaching is the way that they found to help kids prepare for the world, or get kids ready for what to come as an adult. Do you kind of see that as a teacher?
Absolutely. I think teachers have a great responsibility, with your generation. I think your generation has changed so much since we were in school. And as teachers, we also need to kind of shift to, the times with technology and embrace a lot of the changes. And, we have a huge responsibility. And for me, I also feel like I love science so much that in like working with kids, I hope that after being in my class, there are some kids that get as excited about science as I am, and that they may decide to, seek a career that has to do with science. Although I realize that that's not the case for everybody, and I think that we also, as a society, now we have the responsibility to not focus so much on kids like telling them that they need to go to college, but trade schools, I feel like they're so important, and that you know, we also have the responsibility to say, kids, that there's so many, paths out there, plumbing, electricity, and things that can get you a great job, paying well, and no, school debt, but also, preparing them if they do want to go to college.
Of course. And do you think with like technology now, do you think AI would be able to take over science related stuff, or is that more of a like hands on and human?
I think AI is going to help in a lot of areas, and in science specifically, because I recently heard that doctors would need to read, I don't know how many like pages per day just to stay up to date. So I think AI is going to play a huge role in like helping things become more efficient, or, diagnosing diseases, or, things of that nature. But at the same time, I feel like we can't take the human aspect out of our world, because we still need caring people, and not just technology taking over, right? Like, I am one of those people who understands technology is super important, but I want to go to the grocery store and have a cashier check me out, because I hate doing that on my own. Like, I want to
Yeah.
interact with other people
Yeah.
as well.
Of course, of course. So you're more of a like social person?
Oh, 100%. You guys
100%.
been around me long enough. I am super social.
Yeah, that's good. Well, talking about social like stuff like that, do you like how everyone here at our school talks to each other, or like do you like how do I say this?
I think is what you're trying. Do you like how small our
Yeah,
school
yeah, yeah.
is? Because
Yes.
our school is small. Our middle school and high school, we're in the same 3 hallways every day, so we're interacting with everybody all together every day. So your seniors to freshmen are talking every day.
Mhm.
Your 8th graders to 6th graders are talking every day, and some of them have classes together.
Mhm.
So do you like that aspect compared to a bigger school like Wayland or Plainwell or Otsego, where they have multiple buildings, so they're not all together, but as Martin, everybody from like Klein said it, from seniors to your Pre-kindergarten.
pre-K, head
Pre-K.
start, basically.
like is all together. So do you like that aspect of a smaller school and how everyone's social, they're kind of all together, or do you kind of like
Prefer a bigger school.
yeah.
Well, being in a small school has its advantages, right? Everybody knowing each other. I feel like the community, it's like super tight. I love, like, I hadn't experienced that last Friday where the community got together, out here for the parade.
Uh-huh.
That was super cool. So you don't get to see things like that in a larger community. I feel like you guys as seniors also have a huge responsibility because you have those younger kids and there's not that many of you, like they look up to you for, as leaders or example. I think it has its advantages. Of course, we have other things that we can do for being a smaller school, but definitely being, having that tight community and like everybody showing up to the games and supporting each other, and I think that's super cool.
Well, speaking about like games and everything, do you think our impact of us winning the state championship grew the how do I say this,
Community.
the community up with us too? Or-
Yes, because I think like people are super excited to come and support, the school, and yes, absolutely. Obviously it helps when you're winning,
Yep.
as in any sport, and I think we're gonna have a great game this Friday.
Oh yeah, for sure,
I
for
hope so.
sure.
I hope so. So, speaking of, we're kind of talking about games and sports. What is your favorite sports team? What sports do you love?
Like college, any
Uh,
sport.
uh, For college, definitely the Gators. I'm a huge Gator fan.
Did you go there?
You went
Yes,
to
I
Florida,
went to
right?
University of Florida.
Nice.
By the around the time Tebow was there,
The legendary Tim Tebow.
the legendary Team Tebow. So I graduated in 2006, and that year we were national champions in both basketball and football.
Jeez.
So I'm a huge Gator fan. We're not doing too hot this year, but when it comes to sport, the real number one sport in my life as a Hispanic woman is soccer.
Oh yeah, for
Football.
sure, for sure.
So I'm waiting for next year, the World Cup.
Are you gonna go to the games now that they're Canada, USA, and Mexico, right? Yep.
Mhm. I don't know.
It all just depends.
It all depends where they are.
I
Yeah.
played soccer in 4th grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
it's my favorite sport.
You got any favorite team?
Colombia?
Well, like
No, other than Colombia, I don't really
no.
follow.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I used to since I've played soccer since I played soccer since I was either 6 years old or 7 years old till about 13.
You
And
still
then-
play?
I used to every now and then I get invited to like, hey, come play, and I was like, all right. But yeah, since I started working, I started dairy farming and like milking cows. I didn't really have much time,
Uh-huh.
but so I dropped soccer and just decided to work. So now I would just do football and whatever school sports there. So
If you could have any job besides the one you're working right now, what would your job be?
Okay. You guys may not know this guy, and he's not longer with us, but I said that the perfect job was Anthony Bourdain. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he was a chef, and he traveled all over the world, and he would eat food from all over the world. That would be my dream job, just to travel and eat.
who wouldn't want to do that? Really?
Who would want to do that? That would be
Exactly.
the perfect job.
Exactly. Going around just trying different foods and getting paid for it, basically.
Getting
So,
paid for it, and traveling. Traveling is my most favorite thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, what's your I guess food wise now? What do you like to cook? Like if like what does a weekend look? What does dinner look like?
I don't enjoy cooking that much, but yeah. No, I don't enjoy cooking.
No.
I don't really think anybody enjoys cooking. I mean, I think it's you look forward to eating the food after you're cooking. I don't think anyone really enjoys
I
cooking.
know.
I don't know.
I'd rather
In
clean
general.
up. I'd rather clean up the kitchen.
Yeah,
than
I'd prefer like as a Hispanic, I prefer cooking and then eating it and then having someone else clean it. I don't like cleaning.
Oh
it.
no, I'll clean any day if somebody else cooks.
Yeah, so yeah, what does, I guess, when you go home, since you don't like to cook, what does dinner look like? What do you guys go out to eat, order food?
Once in a while, like so. I'm just trying to think. Like last night, I made some pork chops with like rice and a salad. Like
Okay.
just
Okay.
nothing fancy. I
Yep.
am not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you kind of meal prep a little bit for the week?
I love the idea. I see my friends doing it and posting it all over social media. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and never happens.
So you just kind of day by day.
Yeah.
Just like us, we're day by day right now. So.
Yes, day by day.
Yeah. That's, yeah, I don't know. I prefer cooking then. So, so with I guess back to topic of teaching with ESL. ESL stands for English Second Language, right?
Yeah, learners.
So what made you like go into that field?
Well, I came to this country. When I came to this country, I was 16 years old, and I didn't speak English very well. And I went to a program for 8 months to learn English.
Okay.
So I understand how much immigrants struggle, when they're going into, a new country where they don't understand the language, or even the system, right? The grading system was different. A lot of the things were different. So I understand how difficult it is. And so I'd love to, help out a little bit the kids that,
Of course. Yep.
they're having those same struggles.
Yep. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if Briar's got any more questions. I think I've asked all my questions.
I don't really have anything else. So thanks for
Thanks for
joining
your
us
time today. So
Thanks for inviting me.
It's a shorter podcast today, but thanks for tuning in, guys. Huge shout out to Miss Carter for joining us. Very last minute, but huge shout out to her. So thank you. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
Thank you for your
I
time.
loved being here.
that's good. So next week we're planning on having Mr.
it.
Allen.
Next
maybe?
week, stay tuned. I
Mr.
look
Allen.
forward to Mr. Curry. I'll try and get the comment
for sure.
thing
For sure.
figured
Yep.
out.
And
But
for our
if
listeners,
you want any special guests or if you have anyone in mind that you'd like to see on the podcast, make sure you put it in the comments below or tell one of us at school if you see us.
and then we're working hard on trying to get recording done. We
So-
need
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working on trying to get video. We have a camera right now, and it's got like a SD card problem, so we're just trying to figure that out. But stay tuned. Video will be coming. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok _Clipper_cast and
make sure you
subscribe
like
to our
and subscribe.
YouTube channel.
Comment favorite part of today if you're able to. So I'm your host Ben Romero,
Co-host Briar Watson. Thanks for joining us.
and we'll see you next week.